Few rivalries in the history of small arms are as iconic or as influential as the one between the Kalashnikov and Stoner rifle platforms. These two rifles, born from different worlds and forged in the fires of the Cold War, have come to symbolize not just military might, but the very philosophies of the nations that created them. The Kalashnikov, better known as the AK-47, and the Stoner-designed AR-15 have faced off on battlefields and in the hands of soldiers and revolutionaries for decades, each earning a legendary reputation. The AK-47, with its instantly recognizable curved magazine and rugged wooden stock, is a symbol of unyielding reliability, designed to function in the harshest environments, whether caked in mud, battered by snow, or neglected for months. It keeps firing with minimal care. It's a global phenomenon, found in the hands of conscripts, guerrillas, and freedom fighters alike. The AK-47 thrives where resources are scarce, and its simplicity makes it accessible to anyone, regardless of training or experience. On the other side stands the AR-15, sleek, lightweight, and engineered for precision. Its modular design reflects Western innovation, allowing users to adapt the rifle for any mission, from close-quarters combat to long-range engagements. The AR-15's ergonomic controls and endless customization options make it the rifle of choice for those who demand accuracy, versatility, and cutting-edge technology. It's a platform that evolves with its user, embodying adaptability and precision. The AK's loose tolerances ensure it runs through mud, sand, and neglect, while the AR-15's tighter tolerances reward careful maintenance with superior performance and accuracy. Each rifle's strengths reflect the priorities of its designers. Their rivalry is more than just a contest of metal and polymer. It's a clash of ideologies, engineering philosophies, and visions for the future of warfare. The AK-47 and AR-15 have shaped not only how wars are fought, but how nations see themselves. To understand these rifles is to understand a pivotal chapter in 20th century history, a story of innovation, conflict, and the enduring impact of two titans that continue to influence the world today. The AK-47's story begins with a young and determined Mikhail Kalashnikov, a man whose name would soon become synonymous with one of the most influential firearms in history. Kalashnikov was a wounded Soviet tank sergeant, recovering from injuries sustained on the brutal Eastern Front during World War II. Witnessing firsthand the struggles of his fellow soldiers, he was inspired to arm his comrades with a weapon that could withstand the mud, snow, and chaos of battle, a rifle that would not fail when it was needed most. Drawing inspiration from the German STG-44, the world's first true assault rifle, and driven by the urgent needs of the Soviet military, Kalashnikov set out to create something new. His design was simple, robust, and could be produced quickly and cheaply, qualities that would soon make it legendary. Adopted in 1947, the AK-47's long-stroke gas piston and famously loose tolerances made it nearly unstoppable in the field. It could fire in the harshest conditions, from frozen winters to sweltering jungles, and required minimal maintenance, perfect for the Red Army's vast and varied needs. Meanwhile, across the world in the United States, a different kind of innovator was at work. Eugene Stoner, an aviation engineer with a passion for invention, began applying aerospace technology and materials to the world of firearms. Stoner's AR-10, and later the AR-15, broke new ground by using lightweight aluminum receivers and a direct impingement gas system. These innovations made his rifles lighter, easier to handle, and more accurate than anything that had come before. The AR-15's straight-line stock and modular construction were revolutionary, allowing for unprecedented adaptability and precision. Soldiers could customize their weapons for different missions, a concept that would shape the future of small arms. After Colt acquired the design, the US military adopted it as the M16, just in time for the escalating conflict in Vietnam. The rifle quickly became a symbol of American military power and technological prowess. Thus, two rifles, each born from the unique demands, philosophies, and resources of their nations, were set on a collision course, destined to face off on battlefields around the globe. Their rivalry would not only define the Cold War era, but also shape the future of warfare, influencing conflicts and military thinking for generations to come. The AK-47 fires the 7.62x 39mm cartridge, a heavy, slow round with strong barrier penetration, ideal for close to medium-range firefights. Its tapered case ensures reliable feeding, even in dirty conditions. The AR-15's 5.56x 45mm NATO round is lighter, faster, and flatter shooting, allowing soldiers to carry more ammo and engage targets at longer distances. The AK-47 weighs about 3.6 to 4.3 kilograms, the AR-15 just 2.9 kg, making the latter easier to handle over long missions. Both rifles have similar rates of fire, but the AR-15's effective range extends to 500, 600 meters, compared to the AK's 300, 400 meters. The AK excels in dense terrain and rough conditions. The AR-15 shines in open fields and precision engagements. Each rifle's specs reflect its intended doctrine. The AK for rugged reliability, the AR-15 for accuracy and range. These differences have shaped their roles on battlefields worldwide. The AK-47's long-stroke gas piston system is all about brute force reliability, a design philosophy that prioritizes function over finesse. This system is legendary for its ability to keep firing in the harshest conditions, whether it's caked in mud, sand, or snow. The AK-47 was engineered for soldiers who might never clean their rifles, and it shows in every aspect of its operation. Gas from the barrel is tapped off and drives a heavy piston and bolt carrier, cycling the action with enough power to shrug off dirt and debris. This forceful cycling means the rifle can keep working even when it's filthy or neglected, making it a favorite in rugged environments where maintenance isn't always possible. Its loose tolerances and simple construction mean it keeps running when other rifles jam. The AK-47's parts are designed to fit together with enough space to allow dirt and grime to pass through without causing a malfunction, a feature that's saved countless lives in combat. The trade-off? More recoil and less stability in automatic fire. The same power that makes the AK-47 so reliable also makes it harder to control, especially when firing rapidly. Shooters often have to fight the rifle to keep their shots on target, particularly in full auto mode. The AR-15, on the other hand, uses a direct impingement system. Gas is funneled directly into the bolt carrier, eliminating the need for a heavy piston. This approach is all about efficiency and precision, resulting in a lighter, more balanced rifle. This results in a lighter rifle with smoother recoil and better accuracy, but it's more sensitive to fouling and requires regular cleaning. The AR-15's tighter tolerances mean that even a little dirt or carbon buildup can cause problems, so diligent maintenance is key. The AR-15 rewards attentive users with superior performance, while the AK-47 is built to survive neglect. For those who are willing to put in the time to keep their rifle clean, the AR-15 offers unmatched precision and reliability in controlled environments. Both systems have their strengths. The AK's is reliability under any condition. The AR's is precision and user comfort. Whether you're in a muddy trench or a competition shooting range, each rifle brings something unique to the table. These core differences define how each rifle is used and maintained. The AK-47 is the tool of choice for those who need a weapon that just works, no matter what. The AR-15 meanwhile is for shooters who value accuracy and are willing to put in the effort to keep their rifle in top shape. In the end, it's a choice between rugged simplicity and refined engineering, two philosophies that have shaped decades of firearm design and continue to influence shooters around the world. The AK-47 is often labeled inaccurate, but in reality it's effective within its intended range, hitting human-sized targets out to 300 meters. Its basic sights, short sight radius, and heavier recoil limit precision, but for massed infantry combat, it's more than adequate. The AR-15, by contrast, was designed for accuracy from the start. Its softer recoil, longer sight radius, and precise aperture sights make it easier to shoot accurately, even at extended ranges. The 5.56 mm cartridge's flat trajectory simplifies aiming, increasing first-shot hit probability. With optics and match-grade ammo, the AR-15 can achieve sub-MOA accuracy, rivaling bolt-action rifles. This makes it a favorite for competitive shooters and designated marksmen. The AK is a workhorse, the AR-15 a scalpel. Each excels in its own arena. Modularity is where the AR-15 truly dominates. Its two-part receiver design allows users to swap uppers and configure the rifle for any mission, CQB, long range, or anything in between. The aftermarket for AR-15 parts is massive. Stocks, grips, triggers, rails, and optics can all be changed with ease. The Picatinny and M-Lock rail systems turn the AR-15 into a blank canvas for customization. The AK-47, in contrast, was never designed for user-level modification. Upgrades are possible but often require tools and expertise, making customization less accessible. Modern aftermarket parts have improved the AK's adaptability, but it remains fundamentally a fixed platform. The AR-15 is the master of adaptation, the AK-47, a steadfast tool. This difference shapes how each rifle is used by professionals and civilians alike. The AK-47's global reach is unmatched, over 100 million produced, arming armies, insurgents, and revolutionaries worldwide. Its simplicity and ease of manufacture made it the weapon of choice for conflicts from Vietnam to Africa. The AK became a symbol of resistance and revolution, altering the balance of power in countless wars. The AR-15 and M16, meanwhile, became the face of Western military might. Used by the US and its allies, the AR-15 set the standard for modern rifles in NATO and beyond. Its influence is seen in training, tactics, and the professionalization of armed forces. The AK empowered the masses. The AR-15 defined the modern soldier. Both rifles have left an indelible mark on global conflict. Beyond war, both rifles are cultural icons. The AK-47, seen in the hands of rebels and revolutionaries, became a symbol of defiance, appearing on flags, emblems, and in countless films. Its menacing profile is shorthand for chaos and rebellion in movies and video games. The AR-15, especially in the US, is both a symbol of the professional soldier and a flashpoint in debates over gun rights. It's celebrated for its modularity and performance, but also scrutinized for its role in civilian life. The AK is the weapon of the underdog. The AR-15, a symbol of order and controversy. Both rifles have transcended their mechanical origins to become powerful cultural symbols. Their images evoke strong emotions, admiration, fear, pride, or debate wherever they appear. There's no definitive winner between the AK-47 and AR-15. Each is a masterful answer to different challenges. The AK-47 is the king of reliability, thriving in neglect and harsh environments. The AR-15 excels in accuracy, ergonomics, and adaptability, rewarding training and maintenance. Your choice depends on your priorities: unbreakable dependability or surgical precision. Both rifles have shaped history, influenced warfare, and earned their legendary status. They're not just competitors, but two sides of the same coin, each with strengths the other can't match. Their rivalry endures because both are brilliant in their own right. The ultimate showdown has no final victor, only two icons that continue to define the modern rifle. Which would you choose?